I mean, dude, like a 16th is still pretty good compared to like my size to the world. If there's 16 of me, that's one world.
I couldn't handle 16 Johns.
I couldn't handle 3 of me. Like, maybe one other one, like, just to, like, bounce my own stupid ass ideas off of, or maybe just to, like, humble check myself.
It would be a humble check.
Yeah, when I listen to myself, I'm just like,
Like, yeah, yeah.
and just fucking idiot.
Well, from experience, I will say you
Fuck
will
you.
hey, we're friends, right? We love each
Yeah,
other. I love you.
I
Listen, I
love you
love you.
too,
Okay.
but you're a
You
fucking idiot.
you all the Johns would talk over each other, interrupt each other constantly, okay? You wouldn't get a word in edgewise, bro. You'd just be like, "I wish I didn't come in whatever alien thing that bred 16 more of me."
The damn aliens cloned the wrong guy.
Yeah,
Shouldn't have been me.
they fucked up so bad.
They said I was the one. What am I?
Hey,
Okay.
welcome to the A2J podcast.
Welcome. Didn't see you guys sitting there.
Welcome again. Welcome. New year,
It's been a
new
minute.
us. I am your host, Axel. This is my co host, John.
What's up, gangsters?
Pay him no mind.
This guy don't give a fuck about him. He's just my co-host. No one gives a fuck about the
Oh,
co-host.
fuck. Man, back in the saddle. It's,
Back in the saddle again.
I think when was the last time we recorded?
I think in December, at least. It's like probably been just about a month, if not just shy of one.
Yeah, that's right. We recorded like 2 episodes because I was like, "We gotta get something out."
Yeah.
I did
And
not touch those.
hey man, dude, it was a busy end of the month.
Dude,
Like, I started a new job with the holidays coming up and then just holidays in general.
yeah. It was busy.
Yeah.
Um, I was really trying to find time to, like, do anything related to A to J, and it just was not coming up green.
It's yeah, I feel it, dog. Like, sometimes like that, even it's like you get those few free moments to yourself and you're just like, "I just wanna fucking veg."
Yeah,
Like, fucking brain rot for a little bit. Like, yeah, I would love to work on shit, but that's on back burner, sorry.
yeah. I guess we could just go through it because those episodes we recorded have some, like, the holiday content that we were trying to, like, do a little bit of, but I think we should just go over it and just ixnay those ones maybe.
I mean, yeah, that they could just be hidden episodes if we ever start something.
Ooh, big super cut. We'll
Yeah.
grab all the funny parts, the funny bits, the gross bits.
The bad ones.
Let's do a quick, like, holiday roundup, huh?
Yeah, what'd you do?
Okay,
What'd you
I mean, I think we gotta start at Thanksgiving, right? Or did we do something on Thanksgiving or after Thanksgiving? I think we did, actually.
I don't know, dog.
Do you watch the episodes, man? Like,
Yeah, it's just been a minute. When's the last time you watched one?
the last one I edited and put out.
That's the last one I watched, I just can't remember. It's been a minute.
Okay. Dude, you're not a real fan.
Why I'm a fan of myself and you, like, a fan of us.
Well, thank you. Oh,
Yep.
man, some funny stuff that did happen on Thanksgiving was that I have a I had, like, a little like, a, little dab pen or whatever, and, my buddy we were sitting at the dining room table, and, he just showed up. I passed him I was like, "You wanna hit?" Takes it, and he's like, "It's clogged." And so instantly I'm like, "Oh, it's clogged. Here, hand it back, because it's my pen, and I've dealt with it before. Give it here." He's like, "No, I got it," and just, like, holds the button down, is just, you know, just
That's how
going.
you do it.
I was like, "No, no, pass it here." He just goes ham, and then you hear the, you know, of the hot oil hitting the back of his throat, and you just see he blows out huge cloud, and I was like, "Fucking asshole," because I knew that's gonna fuck him up. I knew it was gonna fuck him up. I knew he wanted, like, just one little small hit, but he got the biggest fucking hit he could, and, yeah, so he was just high off his ass, and it didn't help that we went outside and smoked a J, and then
It did help we went and did more drugs.
yeah, it was because we like, he got there. I think there was some stuff I was finishing up. My buddy came over with a joint and was like, "Yo, you wanna smoke?" And I was like, "Yes." And he offered to, Octave. We went outside, passed it around in the most awkward fucking smoke circle as we were just like, I think he was already too high. I don't know, it's just kinda weird, but anyways, we went back inside and then he had no food. He didn't even make a
Which
plate.
is surprising because it's the
Right?
opposite of what happens when you do partake in with the devil's lettuce,
I
is
don't
you get hungies
I
and
don't
you
know
go
if
for foods.
yeah. You're supposed to, like, the classic cousins get together and take a walk, you know?
Yeah, we need to
Or
go
sh
for a pre-dinner walk so we can make sure we can consume all these calories.
Yeah, exactly. It's
But
just
dude, like, but you, because I remember you did tell me about this, like,
mhm,
off, and you were saying that he just was eating fucking, like salami and crackers, like,
that's
the
right.
entire fucking time.
Yes.
And it's just like,
we
dude,
we put out this
what the
tray
fuck?
of, like, small hors d'oeuvres of it was like, it was jalapeno cheddar venison sausage, or maybe it was just cheddar sausage, but it was venison,
I'm
and,
just fat ass.
so
Because
but
I was
he's
just like, I would eat the fuck out of that and the dinner,
yeah,
but I'm
and
just a fat ass, and he could have just eaten too much because that shit was probably hella good.
so you know me, I'm always, like, worrying about, like, if people are comfortable, in the
Yeah.
home and stuff, and, like, if somebody does have a bad time, it just bothers me. So it's
Mhm.
been on my mind ever since, and I'm thinking, like, maybe he didn't know what was in everything because he is lactose intolerant, but he was eating the cheddar venison sausage. So and it obviously has, like, little cheese chunks in it. I was like, "He knows." So, I don't know, man. I think he was just too uncomfortable and, like, got a little bit too high and just was in his head.
That
He's like,
or, like, maybe he didn't know and then, like, ate a couple? Like, because did at any point of the night he, like, stop eating them, or was he just still mowing through them throughout the night?
I think he was just pecking through it. Like, he
Because I
just
was just
kinda
like, maybe he, like, was just eating it, and, like, after a minute, and just all of a sudden, it was just like, "Oh,
yeah.
oh god," like, "There was cheese in that?
Yeah.
I didn't take a Lactaid, I'm gonna shit my britches." Like,
I would've just fed him more cheese, man. Just like, "I wanna see that shit. Let it out. Let's see you shit your fucking pants, asshole. Not making a plate."
you you've had that experience happen to you, did you really want that to happen again?
Oh, yeah, but, I was in a safe place. I had bushes to hide behind. I feel like I should have just forced him, made a plate for him, like, forced his
"Eat
hand a little
this.
bit. Yeah,
Eat
like,
it."
cut him up. I even asked him, I was like, "You ever have white person Thanksgiving?" And he was like, "Yeah, I've had white person Thanksgiving." "Okay." Like,
And yours sucks,
yeah, I guess so. That's what I took it as. I'm offended. You know what?
right?
He's not allowed back, sorry. 86. Cut.
Out, dude.
Yeah.
Out unless you bring some good food next time.
You're not in the cookout rotation. This is kinda weird. Kinda miss having, like, smokers around, you know? People that'll always go outside for a smoke.
It, like,
Like, just
I
because
miss the fuck out of it.
I don't want anybody to start smoking again, like, smoking cigs and stuff, like, but I want like, when I just remember playing D&D back in the day and, like, people would go outside for a cigarette break, and I'd just be out there with them. I'm not even smoking, I don't even smoke
Yeah,
cigarettes, but
just
I'm
to
just
get
out
outside for a minute.
yeah, we're outside talking about random shit. It's like, I don't know, it was fun, but
I do, like, miss that, like, back when, like, we first started doing our shit, like, when we just had, like, fucking a plethora of players, and shit, and, like, back when I smoked too, so we'd be sitting there playing, I'd be like, "Alright, I'm gonna go step outside real quick," and then, like, 4 other people would be like, "Yep, no, we are too. Like, we're gonna smoke now too." Because
Yeah.
that's back when the DM smoked at the time, I'm pretty sure. A
Yeah.
lot of people, like, a few different people did. At that time, did your wife smoke or no?
I think so. I think that was
Like,
around the
she did
time.
for, like, a hot minute and then
Yeah.
stopped, and then took me a fucking while.
It was like
Like,
once we got the house, that's when, like, there was a pump the brakes on, like, a lot of the smoking.
yeah.
Now I'm the weed fiend, and I feel like a weirdo in my own house. Like, I'm just like, "Ooh, fuck."
Gotta hide it,
Yeah.
man. I'm going out for the garage for a safety meeting. I'll be back.
Yeah, a safety meeting. I'll be up in the attic just laying in the insulation.
No, dude, you fucking make, like, a little, like, house playroom and shit where it's just, like, literally, like, a little fucking old school plug-in TV, antennas, fucking just watching fucking, like, Spike TV while smoking a doobie.
I'm playing, like, Legend of Zelda: Ocarina of Time on an old N64 out there, just, "Oh, fuck."
"Axel, can you come help me?" "No, I'm
Oh,
busy."
yeah. "No, Axel's not here."
"You can call me Link."
Yeah, I pull out some old Halloween costumes we got stored up in the attic, and I'm just dressed up too. No reason, no, have no idea why.
Do you
Just that
need a reason?
I think that I just like it. I just enjoy that.
Yeah, dude, like I've been like I don't know why this is like side little subject, but when we were playing D&D, we were talking to our friend about how he started working out, and I'm just
Okay.
like, dude, that's fucking rad, and like I need to get on that fucking train of like doing something
Mhm.
and stuff, and I'm like trying to think of like what fucking I could do, and I've been like looking at like the personal
Ye
treadmills
yeah.
and stuff like or not personal, like portable ones and
Ok
stuff, like,
oh.
just to have, like they're,
Is it
like
isn't that just walking? It's yeah.
yeah, dude,
It's just personal treadmill. I think that's just walking, bud.
but, no
You don't
no,
have to
like,
buy it.
you could put it different places and shit like that, like,
You can
I
walk
could do it
different places, bud.
yeah, I know, I started to the other night, we like, literally, she came home from Christmas, like, celebrating a late Christmas with her family,
Mhm.
and so last night, we literally walked up and got pizza, and it's, like, was hella dark and shit, but I was like, "It would be nice to have to, like, do while in front of the TV
Ye
because 'cause I'm a
oh, okay.
fat ass and I like
Yeah.
TV, so it'd be nice to do that."
You should you should just forget about the whole treadmill thing and just get, like, some sort of belt apparatus that holds your phone up in front of you. You'd be like one of those iPad kids.
Just get a fucking whatever the, like,
Oh,
VR
yeah.
goggles are the fucking Facebook ones though, because you can actually, like, see through them and, like, be able to, like, walk and actually be able to do shit. Because I
Yeah.
remember that was huge when those things came out. People were like, look at you in New York with my fucking VR goggles. I can check my Facebook while walking." Cool, dude. Like, I'm just a fat ass and wanna watch something while I'm trying to exercise.
Yeah, when I had my treadmill, I would just set up my phone on it had, like
"Would you see up your phone? Will you
oh,
see up your
okay, okay,
phone?"
okay, listen here, pal, alright? Remember
Yeah,
when we were talking about the 16 Johns and can't get a word in edgewise? See
yeah,
what you're
this
doing?
yeah, I know.
Wow.
I'm playing up to the hype.
New year, not new John.
Nope.
Not new John.
Same old fucking basic bitch, John.
Fine, buy a treadmill. Buy a fucking treadmill then.
I
Can't even
don't
fucking
know, man.
walk.
I don't even have room for the shit
Personal
I have.
treadmill. Fucking asshole.
Dude, I'm just gonna fucking get socks and put soap on the floor. Just do like you said, just have something, like, on it. Just
Yeah, just have your girl hold you by the belt as you just try to run forward. Bitch. I mean,
"Hey,
love you.
hey,
Hey,
man.
I love you, alright? I love
I'm
you.
gonna go cry myself to sleep now."
Well, I'll hold you, I'll spoon you. You'll be better. It'll all be
Sweet.
okay.
Can I be the little spoon?
Okay.
Yeah, I like being held.
I hate holding.
Well, fucking good thing you love me.
My shoulder hurts. You guys like holding a fucking
Yeah.
boulder in my goddamn bed.
So today it was actually a really nice day out, so, like, I decided to try to get a little bit of
And,
cleaning done.
yeah, you had a nice day, and then you hop online for me to pick on you.
Yeah, man, dude, this is just life, bro. Learn
Get
to
bold.
deal. Fucking flow with the river or fucking drown. So, cleaning, I find I have a Chewbacca onesie.
Oh,
I've had this thing for years. I haven't worn it in a minute. And I'm just like, you know what? Let's see what this thing's like. Holy fuck, is it tight? And I just look like a giant, big ass Care Bear.
all right. Axel, go ahead and put up the pictures.
Just fucking see my goddamn camel tail, dude. Like, that's the whole, I cannot wear it in at all. Like, I
Damn, you got
remember
a
one
camel
time,
tail? Damn, good job. Good on you.
I mean, it's there. I don't like, it's there. But that's why, like, I cannot wear it around anybody unless I
Yeah.
just like, I don't give a fuck. You all want to see my dick and balls?
Yeah.
I'm
Y'all,
courteous. I'm just like, people don't want to see
if
this.
I press it, you guys can see the mushroom tip. Check it out. You just stretch the fabric out.
Just say like do a Captain Morgan stance, really bend in there.
Did anything exciting happen for you in December?
Started the new job. Started actually going out on routes and delivering shit. So that's always a fun learning process and curve. Like it feels like the month like really passed by. Like we didn't
Mm,
really have much of a Christmas. Like we kind of did a couple things. I did that is the day we actually went and checked out Point Cabrillo, which is where they had the Frolic shipwreck. And that's going to be part of when I do my deep dive on the treasure episode.
cool, cool.
And got some pictures and videos of that area and working on some of that shit.
Nice.
But other than that, yeah, like unfortunately, just kind of another month. Like beginning of this year has been pretty good so far. Trying to fucking turn some shit around. It was a rough last year, but I mean, doesn't mean it was terrible. It was just rough.
Our December was pretty exciting in some parts.
Yeah,
Uh, so we were watching that puppy, Sam, and
damn, I am.
yeah, we had a bit of a scare. I forget which. It was like middle of December, like basically like a week and a half to 2 weeks before we're supposed to, actually give the dog to the parents and stuff. Um, if anybody doesn't remember, we were fostering this dog for in-laws or father-in-law as a Christmas gift. And yeah, I just one night I'm watching Band of Brothers. So I was watching the last 15 minutes of an episode, and the wife goes to bed, and the dogs were outside, and I was like, 15 minutes, that's nothing. So I finish up and then I go outside to check on them. Mind you, it's like late at night, it's like midnight pretty much. And I no dogs outside. Whoops.
Oh,
I
oh no.
and it's storming. It's like rainy and windy. And to be honest, I was like had been drinking and smoking. So because it was Friday night. I was like,
Yeah, I was having a good time, man.
I'm ready to fucking chill out and like take my mind off the week. And so yeah, no dogs outside. And I go check the side gate. It was blown open from the storm. My fucking heart dropped. I threw my shoes on and went out to the front of the house and like saw our dog Finn Corgi like halfway down the street in front of this house with like a fenced front yard. And he's like sniffing around there. I meet him and I pick him up and I just kind of like go to where he was. I'm yelling his Sam's name. No Sam. like, nowhere to be found. I'm
Yeah.
looking up and down the street, looking in front of houses, underneath cars. I go back inside, put a leash on Finn. We go huffing around the block. Can't find him. I'm calling my wife multiple times. She's not picking up because she's asleep. It's like 1 in the morning at this point. I get inside and I wake her up. I'm like freaking out because I'm, high alert. I'm just like, babe, babe,
Yeah.
babe. The dog, Sam's gone. I can't find him. He's like, all the dogs got out, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Slow down, muchacho. No, she was just like,
Slow your roll.
as
Let's
soon as
do
I
this.
said Sam's missing, she's like out of bed and she's like asking me what's going on. And so she hops in the car and she starts driving around looking for him. And just, I'm walking up and down the neighborhoods, every street I've been on, every like house, side yard, car I've looked in between and under. Like I was up and down our neighborhood. I even got in the truck and started driving that around and just couldn't find him. And then, like, I was thinking the worst. I was like, he either ran out onto like the main street and either got ran over or got taken by somebody, or because of how much rain we're having, he got washed into one of the storm drains. And like they're shallow on the bottom, but I was like, I don't know like how fast the water was running. Maybe he got like sucked, like got pushed into
Yeah.
the pipe or something. I got inside and I set up like some posts on like the Facebook, like different
Yeah, lost dog,
pages.
yeah.
Yeah. And then there was this other one. Somebody recommended this like paw boost or something. If anybody loses their dog, and once somebody recommends this, I guess use it if you want to, but it was very scammy. Like
That sounds scammy.
it boosts like you set up like a post basically and it sends it out to a bunch of different social media pages, but it doesn't filter any scam messages coming in. So I just got a lot of people like advertising just random shit or sending me
Yeah,
like links. And one person, so I set those up and then I go back outside like every once in a while to like, yell out and find them or whatever. Still
yeah,
nothing. And I've been up and down like our immediate neighborhood. Suggested I take Finn off leash, to see if he will go in whichever area Sam might be in. And I was like,
yeah.
good idea. And I did. And he went to like that fenced front yard house. And
The one
he
that
actually,
you're out like, that you've pretty much found him outside?
yeah, where I found Finn. And
Okay.
he went into their backyard. Like he went in through that little gate that they have and into their backyard. And I was like, "Oh shit, like this is it." And but like no, nothing.
Ah,
And I was like yelling Sam's name and like going, whistling and stuff. Nothing. And so I get back in. We were like just emotionally and like physically tired. So I tried resting. I got a text at 6 a.m. from some random number saying like, "I have your dog." I was like, "Oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like, where are you? I'll meet you right now." Like I don't even care.
yeah.
And they were like, "Yes, I have." It's like, "Oh, yes, I
Um,
have."
yes, you have my dog, yes.
I was like, Okay, yes, I get it. Where are you? I will meet you." And they said, can I send you a verification code using like Google verification? There's a lot of scam
Uh,
people on these websites that you can't trust." And I was like, I just said
you're one
no.
of them.
Yeah, because you're trying to asshole. Like I'm freaking out over here and you're trying to scam me. I was so pissed. I wanted to like I don't know. I just wanted to like text back and be rude, but I didn't. So I just like, but I couldn't sleep after that.
Yeah.
I
No,
was
and,
just,
like, that's such bullshit because, like, scammers will do that shit. It's
yeah,
like the whole like, I don't mean to break it too far off your side, like, But because do you remember
Oh,
the,
break me off to the side, baby, yeah.
yeah, yeah, I
Okay.
mean, that's gonna cost you a little bit extra. It's gonna cost me, like, you calling me a host one of these times.
Okay.
But, uh, the where the scam was going around where they were calling old people with AI chat or whatever to, like, sound like, be like, "Hey, grandma, it's me, John, and I'm in prison in Mexico. I need $5,000 for bail. Can you please
Wow.
wire me the money?"
Yeah.
Like, and
Shit, that's
yeah,
why I'm happy my grandparents are all dead because they'd get scammed so hard.
d like, I'm
They'd
glad
be
mine
fucked.
are in a sweet party home because they're at
Shit.
least monitored.
Damn, they're all hanging out at Chico State? That's crazy.
I mean, not far, they're in Arizona, dog.
That's far, okay? I don't think you understand how
Well,
distance
no, I'm
works.
talking about, like, the as far as, like, the whole entire, like, party thing, because it's
Oh,
like
a
Chico is a
feeling.
huge party school, and then Arizona State is like, "Oh, do you have a pulse? Come to Arizona State."
Yeah, they're like, "It's hot as hell, we'll take anybody."
Yeah.
But so but the end of I mean, so I got scammed and then, uh, I just couldn't sleep. I was just people on Facebook were, like, messaging me well wishes, like randos.
Thanks.
Yeah, they're like, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry," and then,
I
like
hope you find your dog, not
yeah,
dead.
I couldn't sleep. I was just kinda up watching the sky lighten up enough and, like, waiting for the storm to break, and it was, like, around 7:30, maybe 8 when it was, like, finally not raining, still windy, but kinda light outside, and I was like, "If there's ever a time he's gonna be, like if he is still in the neighborhood, if he is wandering, it's gonna be now."
Yeah.
So I
This
go
is
out
when he bothers me to piss.
yeah. So I go outside, I grabbed his, like, bowl of food and filled it up a little bit, and I was just out there shaking it, calling his
Change,
name. Yeah,
Sam,
and
Sam.
I'm just out
I'm
in the
sorry,
middle
I don't mean
middle
to
of the
make light of
street.
it.
No, it's fine. It was so basically my voice was hoarse because I was yelling his name all night,
Yeah.
walking up and down these neighborhoods. So, like, I'm sure these people that live in this neighborhood, like, know us now as
Dude,
much as
like,
they already did.
you guys are the new cryptids of the neighborhood. They're just like, dude,
Yeah.
there's like a couple that's looking for their lost throuple of a man named Sam. They're going
Yeah.
around jingling fucking change at him.
Yeah, watch out
Like,
for the Sam snatchers.
this goddamn stamp snatchers after your sandbox.
Yeah, dude. So I in front of that fenced house that I found Finn in front of, that Finn went into the backyard of. I'm just like I'm facing away from it, shaking the bowl, and I yell out his name, and I turn around to like look, try to see if like that backyard had anything going on,
Yeah.
and I just see his little head on the front porch pop up behind a flower pot. I just started bawling. Like,
Oh my god, Sam!
I just I was like, "You fucker." I just ran up, and it's like he was
You
yeah, he
idiot!
didn't even, like, come out, like, I had to go onto like, behind through their fence and, like, onto their porch to grab him, and, like, they had a Ring camera, so they probably saw me bawling and grabbing some random dog. Yeah.
Some random dog like just
Eh,
yeah, that's the neighborhood special kid that finally found his puppy.
dude, yeah, hoarse voice and ugly crying. That kinda yeah, it probably
I
looked like I
don't
had
mean to
something
laugh,
going
but
on.
I could
No,
just see
it's
that, like, knowing everything's okay now, like,
yeah,
I
yeah,
could just laugh
exactly.
at that
I
shit.
I wouldn't be telling this story if it went a different way, because
Dude,
I would be, 1, traumatized, and 2, e just completely embarrassed for, like, losing a small puppy. Like
so I do have a semi-similar story of a possibly lost of a dog. So, me and my other,
do
me and
tell.
my me and my other were on a date.
Mm,
We went out, had some, like, beers, and we're, like, on our way back from that,
oh.
on our way back, like, we go to turn into our, like, parking lot,
Yeah.
and as we do, we see, like I'm just, like, kinda driving, I'm just like, "The fuck is that?" It kinda looks like an animal crossing the fucking road, and we're just like, "That's fucking weird, like, is fox or something?" I'm just like, "That's like a dog." As, like, we pull up, we see it's our fucking neighbor's dog,
Mm.
and, like, we go, like, we're in the, like, the suicide lane to make the turn left, and as we do, it's, like, going in front of us, and a fucking car comes pretty quickly off to our right as it's going through the lane and slams on its brakes, but looks are very deceiving. Me and my other thought it got hit to where, like, I heard her screamed a scream that I do not wanna hear again.
Ye Oh, no. Yeah.
Like, we like, she almost, like, gets out of the car right there in the median, and, like, we all of a sudden see the dog, like, kinda, like, tail tuck, turn around, and, like, run back to home. So, we pull into the parking lot, she gets out and, like, chases after it, which, looking in hindsight, probably not the best deal because the dog is probably scared more than anything, and
Yeah.
all of a sudden, a person's running after it, screaming at it pretty much.
"That's meat.
Yeah.
Get it."
So we go back like, I parked the car, we get back and, like, get all of our shit out of it, put it away, and I just kinda, like we just sit outside on the porch for a minute, like, she's kinda whining, but she doesn't know who we are, so she's just barking at
Wait,
us.
oh, okay, the
The
dog,
neighbor's dog.
not your girl. Okay, got it.
I mean, kinda.
I mean, after that scream, it sounded like she was terrified, so
For real. And luckily enough,
wait,
everything was okay.
what did that scream sound like?
I cannot repeat that scream. Like,
Come on.
oh, I could not. Like,
Come on.
even if I tried,
Okay. Alright, fine. You don't
like,
wanna
it
play, it's fine.
like, I don't know if you probably have had that, like, where you feel it, like, in that spider lizard sense of the brain of, like, something's in trouble, just that, like, feeling of, like, dread, you know?
Yeah, no.
Like, just, like, when, like I don't know how to explain it, like, you get, news that someone has died close in the family, just like that kinda dreadful, like, scream. It's like, I do not wanna hear that shit again, like, and luckily enough, the dog was okay, but still,
Yeah.
like,
I didn't scream, but I think about 5 o'clock when I was putting in those posts for Sam, I was like, "I don't know." I just I was like,
yeah,
"I'm."
like, I could not put myself in those shoes because I haven't had an animal like that,
Mhm.
to where, like, even it's, like, your own, let alone you're watching it for someone else.
Yeah. It's just when you put in all the time for training this animal. Y
Yeah.
Like, we've known him since he was just a little yam,
Yeah, he's just a
waddling around.
puppy.
Yeah, he's just a little guy. It's just funny because like, that's one of the things I would say is, like, I'll be holding him and my wife would be like, "Oh, look who's becoming attached." I'm like, "He's just a little guy. You gotta watch out for the little guy." But,
You gotta watch out for the puppies, man.
yeah. But, he's safe, so,
Yeah,
yeah.
everything is good.
What else happened during Christmas? Well, I can
On a
so
lighter note, I'm stepping over you on this one.
Oh, you're gonna step over me?
I
Huh?
was like, "Yeah, your wife got me a game that's been fucking dope.
Oh,
The fucking
okay. Yeah, let's talk
forest,
about it.
dog."
You
Dude,
know what? I got a
we're just
problem.
like, like, what, 13 years late on this, but whatever.
Like, they have a new one out, like, it's the
Yeah.
prequel to it. It's like everyone's playing that one, and we're just like, "Eh."
Original, dog. Let's
Yeah.
do this.
Well,
It was a buck.
that's how I am with every video game we play, is, like, somebody like, people would be like, "Oh, like, have you heard this
Same.
game's coming out?" And I'll be like, "Yeah, but I didn't play the old one. I kinda wanna play the old one first, like, before I even touch that one." So then I don't do it either. I don't play either.
Dude, so speaking of it, great game. I did watch someone do a 20-minute speed run of the game today.
Oh my god, that's gotta be crazy.
Dude, it really wasn't. there's like it was literally like you needed two things. You
He's
need to get the rebreather and the key card.
Oh,
That's it. Like he literally did not eat.
okay.
He literally just had energy mixes and sodas.
Well,
That was it.
that's why it's crazy.
Dude,
That's why I love watching these, like, speed runs of, of these games because they'll just like, things you didn't think about
because that and
on
it was also under the commentary of two of the game testers. Like
Oh,
one creator, I think it was one creator, one tester.
yeah,
And they're just like, "Oh, dude, yeah, like this part, like, yeah, he's moving, like he was doing like
that's
like a
cool.
sideways, like diagonal, like jump, and he's like, oh yeah, dude, like we like there was a thing clipping with it that's the way you move faster. Like there's two things that hold people up. It's climbing ropes and swimming.
Mhm.
That's the only thing you like can't get past without glitching the system. And he didn't, so there's like it's fucking that's rad.
Yeah, that
But
is
yeah, scary ass game, dude. Playing by
yeah,
yourself fucking sucks.
yeah. You know what? Remember when we all got together, like, big group, like, the first time we were playing it? Or
Yeah.
it was yeah. Notice something, you didn't say hi to me when you hopped on. What
What you
happened
talking
there?
about? I said hi to you.
You didn't say hi.
I
No.
did.
I felt like a lone ranger
I
on
said,
that.
"What's up, guys?"
That's
The
you
only person I didn't say hi to was the one in Germany because I don't know their name.
you you could have been like, "Hey, German fuck."
"Hey, what's up, you Nazi? How's it being a Nazi?"
He would have had a laugh. He would have had a laugh. No, you did say hi. I'm just trying to take the piss out
Yeah.
of you.
I was just like, "Dude, I said
As
hi. I
you
always say hi."
you said "What's up" as a general to everybody, and
Literally, the only thing I feel bad about is the other night I just bounced when it was me, you, and your wife playing. Or it was just me and your wife playing. I think all three of us were on, and you guys
yeah.
both went to do something else.
Oh,
And I was
yeah.
just like, "Hey, bye." And I thought I heard something, and just it was like kind of quiet from there. So I was like, "All right, I guess they heard me. I'm gonna bounce," and it just
No.
bounced off. And then I get a text from your wife being like, "I was just getting a snack. I'm sorry." I'm just like, and I just haven't texted back because I'm me.
I got back on. I had my headphones on, and all I hear from you is a like shuffling, and then you said, "Bleh," and then you were gone. You made some noise. No, I just kept hearing, "Oh, oh, oh."
Hey, 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 you weren't supposed to hear that. Shut the fuck up.
Oh
What I
man.
do on my personal time ain't your business until you pay for it, bitch.
I'm just glad you're putting in the practice. That's all.
It's not practice if I get paid for it.
Shit. Yule. Oh yeah, Yule. Okay.
I gotta
Um.
say that's pretty dope. What you guys did. Good
Oh
job.
well. Wait, come on. Like. Well, I did decorate our Yule log, but
I was like, did you not chainsaw it or build
yeah,
it?
yeah. Crafting, man, crafting throughout December. Oh my god.
You became a regular little handy John.
I keep dropping like, hey, let's open a Etsy shop. Yeah, handy John. I like that. No, I caught it. Okay, I'm not letting it go past. Yeah, it was just a crafty month, and I felt like I was gonna cut off my fingers because I don't think I realized that we were gonna use a circular saw to cut the round log.
Yeah, circle is cut circle, dude. That's
Yeah,
just
circle
how
cut
rock,
circle.
paper, scissors works.
As soon as it was, like, in front of me and the project was like, "It has to get done," I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna cut my fingers off here." We did, like, the Yule celebration at a friend's house, which was, like, a whole they're all
I would have loved to have been there.
I know. You would I'm sorry,
I would fit in.
you would fit in. There's 2 people I was talking to, and they brought up, one person said that they met somebody that says that they're a druid or something like that. I was like, what's the difference?" And they're like, "Oh, they're into runes." I was like, "I know a guy that would fucking be so into runes." Probably already is.
No, I'm not. I
Yeah.
don't have fucking ruins,
Yeah, your whole aesthetic.
tattoos, and shit. I don't just have a fucking random bowl of ruins
Yeah, so
that used to be
well,
an
y
ashtray.
well, dude, you're a druid. That's
Nah, dude. I'm a
or
fucking oh goddamn, what's the word
was
for
it
it?
shaman or something?
No, because like I don't know, like I don't know the technicalities of it, but my point of a vision in it is like a druid is more of like English, like not English, but British OG fucking forest people.
Bri Some dude in the
Like
forest. Got
dude,
it.
for real. Like just like for like very forest driven magic. But like there is no like male sorcerer in like the old Nordic terms. Like it's always related to females. Like they're the ones who
Mm.
did the magic and everything like that because magic was related to like home cooking and kitchen stuff, and that's a woman's job.
Sick. I'm glad it was still around
Well,
back then, you know?
I no, it for real was like brewing originally was a woman's job.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
like brewing beer would be brewing potions, cooking foods. Like that just what they did back then. Hey man,
That's your history, I guess.
no, that's just history, dog.
I think everything was fucked up back then, but
Yeah, just a
I
little bit.
but during this celebration, I had the hardest time. This is the second time I've gone, and I'm supportive and I'm uh, respectful, but it's really hard for me to hold back, you know, little giggles or
Chuckles.
little goofs. I want to say
Because yeah, did they do like speaking offerings?
they did. I don't
Because
know
I
if
know
I
your
want to.
wife did a song.
She did a song. She was perfect. She was
I mean,
honestly just stole the show. If it's not a show, but she stole it, whatever. They do this so we do like you can write like intentions on paper and that ends up getting burnt as offerings and
mm,
we do this ritual or I don't know what to call it. Doesn't matter. We go
rituals sounds like it. Like you're
yeah,
doing something in a ordered fashion, in a sense. Like,
I don't know if it's for me, but like I'm just trying to be respectful and stuff. So I don't know.
no, and that's good.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't want
because
to
I
goof.
mean, it's not for everybody. Because I mean, it is like just like Christianity in a sense because of like the way you celebrate things. Like it's ritual. It is you're doing stuff very similar ways because we don't like have the originals, like the original way to do things, to where we take a lot of inspiration from old theology of Christianity just because they did the same thing to
Yeah, a lot of it is just
paganism.
yeah, a lot of it is just like paganism traditions became Christian traditions, or
And
at least
then we're just
formed, and
yes.
and now we're trying. They're all trying to get back into it and stuff, and
No, and I honestly, I fucking appreciate it. Like, not
it's
just being a person
fun.
that practices it, like, but like, I agree with what you were saying. Like, it's not for everybody. Like,
Yeah.
and you don't have to have it to mean anything. Like, your life is your life. You can live it however you want in any means deem necessary. Like, I don't believe any religion is bad
Hmm.
or evil inherent, but once you get groups of them together, it tends to go a little bit south.
Well, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get a big group together so we can make a mega church and get big bucks.
Yeah, just come tax exempt.
Yeah.
Dude,
I'm
that's the
gonna get
one.
I'm gonna get a private jet. That's my
Dude,
goal.
just being like, I don't know, like we could have a full episode on fucking this shit of just like
Um,
of like Christianity versus like paganism and unfortunately all of its forms, even against like Judaism and Muslims. Like,
I don't think
but
we could have a full episode. I'd be just like,
well, it would
just
just be me talking.
if I'm allowed to just say whatever I want and goof on them all the time, then like yeah, but I'm trying to be respectful and like
Well, yeah,
nice.
that's
Also,
yeah,
people I love like are practicing this stuff, so it's like I'm I'm not just being a dick.
yeah. Like, I'm not sitting here trying to goof on it. I just like I love theology.
But yeah, Yule went by and I did not goof, okay? No goofing.
Uh huh.
I let a few slip the first year, I think. And
We found our first human sacrifice.
yeah, I ran into a giggle fit the first year during the ritual. I was like really trying to stifle. Um I don't know, I think of something so funny like every time. we just
Well, like
it was during the first
it
time
is
it was
kind
like
of funny.
well, I just it's just like all the jokes and stuff that in my head I think is funny, and I'm just like, oh, that would be killer to say right now, you
Good
know?
fucking gold dog, dude. Say it. Say
Yeah,
it.
I'm like, I'm not out there working on a tight five or anything, dude. I'm just,
This is like when the back of your head's like, you should start a podcast.
fuck, I already did start a podcast.
I could use this. This is material.
I'm just like, is it disrespectful if I whip out my phone real quick and jot down a note?
No, you have to do it pen and quill. That's the only way
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah, I look around, nobody else is on their phone. I'm like, it'd be a risk if I did.
It'd be a risk of sacrification.
A what?
Like,
Move past it. No.
yeah, I'm good. We're good.
I enjoyed doing the we had like a small little Yule celebration at home. Uh that was nice. I liked it because it was just, me and the wife.
But it's where Yule is a lot like Hanukkah, to where it's celebrated over 7 days of winter. And I think it was the last day should be the solstice because it's the longest night where the like what I looked up was they try to stay up all night. They literally drink and party throughout the night and try to stay up till the morning light,
That was the point of the whole ritual was like we're welcoming the sun
welcoming the
back.
sun back. Yeah.
Which I forgot to mention, I made, like, some bomb ass sun bread,
Dude,
and I also made the sun bread was good, but I'm very proud of these s I made, like, these like, cottage pie, uh, cupcakes.
ooh,
So
just
it's
little personal pies, dude.
little personal
Fucking little personal
pies.
pies.
And they killed, bro. Everyone loved them, and, like, that's what I was happy about that. I was like,
See,
"You know what? Invite me every year, I'll cook, okay?"
so yeah, I was like, "You'll cook, I'll make the mead," because I would love to done my orange spice bringer mead,
Oh, yeah.
like the verse bringer, that mead, like,
Mhm. Oh,
like
man.
that's the one thing I want. Like, I don't want to brew in this house, but I do want to brew in this house. It's like everything gets so moldy so quick. It's bullshit.
Well, I mean, Christmas came. We gave the dog, Sam, to the father-in-law. We had this whole setup. We got Finn, like, a little Santa outfit, and, it was supposed to be like, "Oh, look what Santa brought." But, it's with a dog,
He had a puppy. It's half
yeah,
border collie, half fucking
yeah,
corgi.
and yeah, and, Finn that has no formal like, hasn't been to, like, acting school or anything,
Why the fuck not?
so he just did not take direction well, he was just, like, all over the place. We brought in Sam, and it was going good, and then Finn peed on their Christmas tree. I was just so he's so embarrassing, like,
It's your boy.
goes straight to their tree and pees on it. So I brought him back outside and I
Had a
walked him
long
around.
talk with him.
Well, I just realized I was like, like, it's not about it's about Sam today. So I put him back in the truck because he's not used to a non fenced in yard. So I couldn't just let him roam. So I was like, all right.
The little
Um,
sausage feet will take you fucking anywhere.
yeah. So he had to just chill in the truck while we all just, talked. Okay. So it's set up a little bit. As we're opening gifts, um brother-in-law no, we were talking about Finn, and then he was like, "Oh, I'm surprised you guys didn't bring the other one," meaning Sam. Mother-in-law just told him to shush, and then I maneuvered and was like, "Oh, you mean Finn? No, we left him at home, like, it's just not about him today, like, we didn't
Yeah.
want him, like, getting into a bunch of stuff, and we thought the kids were gonna be over, easy."
Yeah. Done.
Well,
Nailed that.
father-in-law was, sitting there at the table. I could tell he, like, caught on to that, and then so, finishing up gifts, bring in Sam, that whole shebang happens, and then he mentions, he's like, "Oh, yeah, I knew the whole time." It's like, "How? How did you know?"
We kept
Well
it a well secret.
it's because the mother-in-law doesn't know how to keep a secret. She's just
God
like,
no.
she's just bad at
Keeping secrets.
she was she was calling the vet to take care of the bill for his shots on speakerphone while the father-in-law was right next to her. Like, what the hell? So there's obvious, like,
Yeah, I'd
especially,
like to pay for my new puppy's shots.
yes, Sam the border collie.
I am the owner. Yes.
Yeah, so that was just already, like, out the window. It's like we could have just handed him over, like, weeks ago, pretty
Yeah.
much. It's like, if there's no surprise, what's the point? Oh, we did see, that same day, Christmas Day, we watched Nosferatu. That was
I
cool.
saw that on your wife's story. I was going to ask you, how was that?
Oh, it's so good.
Was it
It was so good. I loved
like,
it.
I know you're a huge Nosferatu fan.
And we rewatched the 1922 film and the 1979 film.
Okay.
We rewatched them like days before, so we were like, hyped up. We're like, "Ooh, what's gonna be different?" Like,
Yeah.
and like we hadn't watched any of the trailers or like I stopped reading articles about
Trailers
it.
ruin shit.
Nowadays, yeah. I mean, not too much because there's a lot of like they piece them together in a way that like subjects what you think is gonna happen.
What they
But
want you to think will happen. Yeah.
yeah. But I didn't for this one, I was like, I knew a lot about like the storylines of the characters that are gonna be in the film. I didn't want to know what direction Eggers was gonna take it. It was work because, you know,
You'd see it
inst-
pop up on fucking your fucking YouTube feed and be like, nope, move
yeah,
on.
YouTube, Instagram Reels, every time like Lily Rose Depp would like pop up, she would, in the dark gray going, just like, no, no, no. But
See, like, that's the weird thing. Like, I didn't know anything about that movie until I saw that post. I was like, oh shit, there's a new Nosferatu movie.
yeah,
Cool.
it was kind of like I feel like it was leading up to it is kind of under the radar a little bit. But like now that it's out, there's been I've all of a sudden like maybe it's just because like I'm into it, and so Google is feeding me the right algorithm, but now I'm seeing a lot of people talk about it and be like, "Ooh, oh, so good, Edgar's best work, this and that." But no,
Okay.
it was excellent. I would highly suggest. I mean, you
You
don't
need
have
to
to watch
fucking watch it. Watch it.
it. You can just wait till it comes out on
It's my
streaming
favorite
service.
fucking movie. We need to talk about it.
It's one of those movies that I wouldn't be opposed to going back to the theater to watch, and I'm not that guy. So it's like that's big.
I, I think the last movie that we saw in theater was The Norseman,
Oh yeah,
which
that was another Eggers.
Yeah, I forget.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Robert Eggers directed that one too.
Okay. Did you have a sweet spot where a dad and his son barked at each other?
There was no barking in Nosferatu, unfortunately.
They fart a lot, don't they? A lot of garlic. Like, is that why they hate garlic? Because it smells like fart.
Well, that was the thing. All the other actors, because Bill Skarsgård plays Nosferatu, right? Um, to get the
Okay.
scent of a corpse, he would constantly eat like 3 cans of just like beans straight out of the can, not even heated up. So he would fart a bunch to have the stench of a corpse. So like all the other like actors would like avoid him
I
out
feel
of
like you're
scenes.
fucking with me right now.
No, dude, read it. Look it up.
All right. Not right now, but I will.
Okay, yeah, look it up. Look it up. Bean, Bill Skarsgård, Nosferatu beans. It'll pop up.
you, you know the tags for it.
I know it, baby. I know it. He also was with a voice coach to drop like it was like one of those throat singing uh like voice
Okay.
coaches to drop his voice down an octave. Like
Okay.
it's crazy the amount of work that went into it. Like
Dude, I haven't seen shit about it, but I could
yeah,
see
it
like
was
just
like
from the 70s version. I think that's the one I've seen the most.
yeah, the Herzog one.
Yeah.
Yeah, worth a watch. And once you do, we'll geek out a little bit more. I forget which, maybe Peacock it might come out on.
The cock, dude.
Yeah, the cock, baby. Caw-caw! How the
Ah! Ah!
this is me
Dude,
peacocking.
I was like, we literally lived in an apartment complex together where there was nothing but fucking those things.
Yeah, I forgot what they sounded like, so I
Fucking
just went with the first bird noise.
ah!
Yeah, they
Ah!
suck, dude. You'd be
So
like,
fucking annoying.
I'm gonna sleep in. Nope, peacocks.
Dude, I don't know if I ever like do you guys remember the time that one like I woke up and went out to our porch and there was one just on our fucking second story porch?
I remember you talking about it. Yeah, you told
Dude,
us.
because like we had our couch out there, like it was a fucking like that was a cool porch. Minus that apartment being a fucking pain in the ass, fucking tiny ass thing.
Yeah, you had a couch out there because you were in the living room.
But we also had a couch in the living room.
Wasn't that your bed though?
No, because we had a couch originally, and then I had a like love seat that I took with me from my house.
Yeah.
So like originally that was in my room when we lived on L Street, and then we moved out from there to the apartments, and so we put that out on the balcony, had the L shaped couch in the living room with my bed in that weird corner where you guys had your entertainment center.
Yeah. Such a fuck show with you guys. Like you it's
I mean,
always
you're
like
not fucking wrong, dude. That like
just
that those few years were wild.
it's never normal. It's always like I just remember every time like something new was going on with you fools.
I mean, dude, like you can't have life without drama, and we were drama filled house, dude.
Yeah. Well, it's also I mean like it comes with the territory. You guys were all we were all like out of high school, maybe what 20 to 25,
Yeah, like
and
if not like it was 20s and 30s. Just that time period alone is just a wild time
because I think we got the house maybe tail end of 2018.
because this was way before
Yeah,
you guys got the house. You guys were in Lincoln for a while
yeah,
because
we
it
were
was like
like
in the Auburn Creek apartments for like because that was the last place you lived until this house, right?
yep. Yeah, because you didn't see it until like you came back down, and like then it was like, oh shit, you never
We've been here
saw
for two
our house.
years.
Yeah, check it out. Look at all this stuff we've done, and
Yeah, no, I remember that because yeah, it was that was when my dad was going through his shit. I think,
yeah, but your dad's such a baby about stuff, you know.
Don't be surprised in like 30 seconds you're gonna have a big dark man behind you, dog.
Oh, that's right. I forgot your dad was black. So interesting how you turned out.
Right, dude? Just albino, dog.
That's
But
weird. So we're in the New Year's, huh?
apparently, dude, like, so, like, what do you have planned for us in the New Year's? Like, what is something you wanna accomplish for our relationship this next year?
Well, first off, I it's just so funny how you
Oh, I
put it.
got so weirded out by your question, my dick shriveled.
Well, it's always been shriveled. It's like a turtle. It comes back in.
It literally is like a cat laying on 2 big happy sacks and just is like, "Meow."
It's just you said it like I'm supposed to be controlling this whole thing. I thought it was a joint effort, but like
I mean, no,
okay.
it is a joint effort, but you also have your own individual ideas of where you want
Yeah.
things to go, as do I, and then we have
Okay.
to come together as a team and conjoin that into one cohesive product
Yeah.
for our
Well,
fans and the sweet motherfuckers out there. Pyro
listen.
Monkey. It's the only one I know.
It's we've been gone for 2 months. We don't even know if he's still around, man. He could be on to bigger, better
Oh, no,
things.
he's around.
He owns his own fireworks shop now, I think. Well, I have New Year's resolutions for me, New Year resolution predictions for you, and
Okay,
then I have a little game or like little fun thing we could do just this year's 2025 predictions.
let's do it. Let's
Okay.
fucking run down this.
I'll start
Hold on. Do we
so
wanna take a quick I need to take a quick cut break. I need to pee,
okay, yeah. I'll go
but
piss too. Same bathroom, right? All right, pal. All right, friendo.
alright, buddy guy.
I just wrote down 3. So my
I
first one, go. What was that?
I was like, "Three's good." Like,
3, yeah, 3 is good. I think 3
yeah,
is a good number.
yeah, that yeah, solid.
What do you mean solid?
By its state of matter.
All right, you're on thin ice, pal.
Hey, man, I'm on solid ice. Go fuck
Uh,
yourself.
so my first one is I'm gonna try to be more reactive.
Oh.
No, not like Chernobyl.
Oh.
Just more of just like in my daily life rather than just because I'm always very passive. I'm always it kind of just is something learned growing up to keep the peace is like being a passive and
Yeah,
agreeable.
yeah.
Even if it's like not what I agree with. Actually saying something rather than just letting it
Okay.
slide. Yeah.
Being more personable than a people pleaser.
Yeah. And I want that to like fall into allowing like for the podcast to allow me to be more I guess humorous.
Yeah, and if people are gonna like us or not.
And I watched our content, not liking it.
What are you talking about? We're funny guys.
Well, one of us is. Come on.
Yeah, I
Come on.
know. I'm funnier than fuck.
Come
You need to step up your game and be more reactive.
I'm tr
Got
Okay,
him!
okay.
So what's your second one?
Okay, my second one, is make less friends.
I
No, I
mean, you
wanna
got
f
enough.
I wrote down make less friends, but I mean I wanna focus on the friends I have, that have been with me throughout the years. That's hold your horses, okay? You're not in the same city, bro. Like, we can't be like
What
that.
are you
We're not
talking
those
about,
type of
dog? I've been
homies.
together, like, since just after high school, dog.
Yeah,
More than 10 years. I've been with you longer than my girlfriend.
Ew, gross.
Yeah, right?
Oh,
Fucking gross. We have a
Um,
mantastic relationship, Kay.
yeah, I bet you wear a condom with her. You used to hit me raw style, bro.
I mean, some people are more deserving than others.
And I'm more
Just kidding, I
serving than
love you,
others.
baby. You need to become more assertive than
Yeah.
others.
I also like there's things that I've put in the back burner that I've been thinking about. Like we started this podcast at a time when I had like all a bunch of like other things I wanted to do, not necessarily like takes up the space, but like I wanted to go on like a big, hike up a mountain, and I wanted to get my boat going, which all it needs is registration. I need to get the title and registration, but like DMV is kind of weird about what. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a whole thing. So those two things intermingle with like, getting together with like friends, like getting the boys out.
It I would love to take a hiking all boys trip up to somewhere.
Yeah, I
Like,
would too.
I'm super stoked. My other got me a sweet Christmas gift that is the can reeler. It is so a koozie that you put into a plastic can that has a little spool
Yeah.
on the side that you can use for fishing.
I I've seen those on Instagram. Yeah.
She got them. They're
That's
dope.
kind of neat. Yeah.
Honestly, I think the best thing about that is the can topper that they have. So
Mm.
it literally like you have your can, clips over the top, and has like a little like closable drinker. From
Okay.
like being a person with like a mustache, like sometimes this sucks, spills down the side. This is perfect. It fucking just goes down a little trough.
I have a question about
Yeah.
that. Do they does it like seal it close?
Yeah. I mean, I haven't tipped it upside down to
Yeah.
test it, but yes.
Cuz when
Like
you
it does seal it closed to the point of where I like had 2 sips out of my beer last night and left it on the table with it closed. No ants.
no ants. That's yeah.
Not a single ant.
That's
So,
good, yeah. Because like, when you're fishing, like, feel like if you caught a fish on the line and there was no seal, it's just gonna spray up on you as you're, like, trying to fight
yeah.
it.
No, agreed, but I do think this is more of like, "Hey, we're by a stream that might have a little bit of bluegill in it. Let's see who catches the biggest bluegill while drinking the most beer,"
A
you
good
know?
combination.
I mean,
Uh,
that's not a bad combination by any means.
yeah, that's what good means, John. God damn, dude. Fuck.
I'm fucking sorry, dude. But no, I would like to second you upon that. I would like to do more of that kind of shit though.
Yeah.
Like it would be fun to do not like of YouTube videos of us out in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, just like not like a survival YouTube, but just like us having fun, being normal Joes, being like, all right, we woke up today, had some bacon and beans. Now we're gonna go walk for like 2 miles and be fucking tired.
Yeah, we're out here trying to trap squirrels.
God no, we don't have those skills. Like, I mean, if you get our normal core group of dudes together, I think we could trap a squirrel.
I think that's because 'cause would find one and chase
It
it and
doesn't
corner it.
fucking matter how we caught it. I said we would catch a squirrel.
It would not be
It wouldn't be
graceful at
via
all.
trap. It would be via someone getting fucking lucky throwing a stick and hitting it in the right spot.
Yeah.
Most likely me, unfortunately, just because I have the best throwing arm.
Okay.
Who played sports
Both of us.
throughout high school?
Oh, throughout high school. Dude,
Sorry, I didn't get into Slipknot and just fucking sat there being a fucking cool kid with your long hair.
I played sports up to, like, sophomore year.
Did you really? What'd you play in high school?
In high school, well, so I did track and field for freshman and sophomore, and then I also did baseball my sophomore year. Could have been
Oh,
my junior, I'm misremembering, but we are on the shittiest team, and, like, I sucked because I hadn't played in forever, and that's why I got put on the shittiest team, but it wasn't it wasn't high school
Wait,
related, it was just like a Lincoln League.
I thought, like, those ended once you got, like, into high school, like, they're just like, "Alright, like, you play for the high school team or you don't."
No, it was like some, like, Lincoln,
Like the majors?
yeah, pretty much the majors. It was
Huh.
I don't know what to call it because, like, honestly, I took the piss out of it because I was just there because my mom was like, "You gotta be in an extracurricular activity outside of school." It was funny because, like, some of the people that were on the team were, like, some of the younger kids I remember on my last year of football. Like, those were the young kids that I remember seeing in the younger teams and being like, "Look at these chumps." and then and
This
now
fucking
I'm in,
little dicks.
and then I get into baseball like in sophomore year and they're just like they're semi decent. I'm the worst out of the team because I just hadn't played baseball since like little leagues. And I was like, I used to love baseball. Like this would be fun. Then I realized everybody has like every pitcher that we were up against like threw a fastball that I wasn't practiced at hitting.
You can't hit a fastball? That's just straight down the plate, dog.
I just so our to let you in on our
You just
practice
suck at
section.
sports, don't you?
Oh, dude, don't even start. Like, I'm
Like,
competitive as fuck,
on a
okay?
1 to 10, you're probably a 2, right?
Okay, it's a 1 to 5, first off.
So, yeah, you're still a 2.
I'll take a 2 out of 5. Hell yeah, that bumps me up a lot.
I mean a little bit, but not really.
Dude, fucking okay. Um, our practice sessions were shitty, dude. It was like a weekend, we'd do, like, 1 practice, and it was almost like every other week, and it was optional because I remember showing up, and there'd be, like, 2 other guys and the coach. Oh, and of course, he had the coach's son, and I
Of
was
course.
it's fucking hell.
Was it a Shubin?
It was, so it was like this is tangent from the resolutions, but I wanna put it out there. It's so funny because we had the shittiest team in the league. We're like the last picks, and our coach let us know that we were the last picks. It was like, "We got the hodgepodge team, but we're gonna be the comeback," blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, we're not gonna be that comeback team."
Yeah,
I
no, that's not real. That's
and
movie magic.
Yeah. And, dude, so the coach's son was put in as, like, a pitcher and catcher. So ev
Both. He had to throw the ball to himself while he
Yeah,
was pitching.
he
Just,
threw and
"Huh!"
but like, truly, he would throw a lob. It was super slow and they would lob over the plate. So all these kids, like, they would get struck out from him because they weren't ready for a fucking
This is
lob
too
pitch.
slow.
Yeah. They were trying to, like, they were like, "Oh, easy hit out the park," and they couldn't hit it. So that was kinda cool. It was always funny to see, but it was like a one trick pony. Like, you'd switch him out for, like, maybe 3 batters, and then, like, that was it. And then he would be back to catcher. Um, but, yeah, I just remember so we've lost every game, and the
Great.
only yeah. And I was getting pretty I was getting better, like, like, we got, like, a quarter of the games through, and then I was getting, like, better, improving, and I can actually, like, bat a little bit better, but I
Mhm.
didn't know any of the signs that the coach was saying, and
Oh.
I asked him about it, and he was like, "Oh, you'll just learn it." He, like, never taught, so that's cool. So I just did whatever I fucking wanted to do, pissed him off. Um, but I
Why didn't you
remember
check butt? Why didn't you fucking check butt? I didn't know that's what you meant, sir.
I think this was, like, our final game or something, because it was, like, the game that I mean, we've lost every one of them, so it was like, we're not getting anywhere. So we played what was technically the 2nd worst in front of us, and dude, the coach got pissed off because the uh, called a ball because his kid was up to pitch. So the calls the ball he was like, "It was a strike," and he's like, "Dude, like, don't get in my face." He gets thrown out, and the coach is like pissed off, and he's like, "Come on, let's go, fuck this game." He's like cussing and shit, and he like wants all of us, the entire team, to go. And I was just like, I think I was the first to say it. I was like, I I just want to play. Like this is like the last game. It's nighttime. Like we're having good vibes because the other team is like super chill. And so we're just like having
We
a good
all
time.
suck ass. We're having a
Yeah.
good time.
So like the coach left, so does the his son. And
Mhm.
then we kind of like we just like had like one less player, so it was like we just finished the game, and it was like another inning or so, so it wasn't that late. But
Yeah,
it was just it was so wild. I like didn't expect this fucking because they're both of them super short, so
yeah.
he's like a little jelly bean getting mad about stuff. Why I oughta? Yeah. Oh
Alright, let's
man.
go back to your revelations.
Yeah. Okay. So last one is I want to. So we've been trying to do like back when we had the free time, doing an episode per week.
Mhm.
I, I want to start working on more rather than quantity. I want to work on quality, you know, and
I can see that.
it also that also means just like instead of just putting out an episode on a schedule, we can like give it some time to roast an episode up, have something kind of a little bit more prepared. And I think that would be more, I think that's going to turn out to be like better in the long run. Um,
Yeah, definitely could be.
it's going to be less episodes, but I don't, I mean, I wasn't really like, I was having fun recording the episode, but I wasn't having fun on the tail end
Editing.
of like just, editing and being like, well, there goes like the whole Saturday because it's like takes a long time to edit and set it all up. But I'm hoping it doesn't have to be that, but that's what I want. I want to start creating more quality content and hopefully that
Well, we can fucking X-nay tonight.
yeah, we just cut it out. All right. Yeah, this is shit.
This is just
Um
practice to get back into it.
okay. Let's do
No, but
you will
I like on that note, I can say the same thing. Like, I would like to produce stuff with a little bit more goomsh, little bit more meat on the bones
yeah.
and stuff. Like, yeah, maybe we might have to do like I do like the possibility of having deep dives and us going into a topic that intrigues one of us that we're talking to the other about, or getting into the gaming and us being, whatever that implies.
Yeah. Um how about you go over some of your resolutions and then I'll
I mean, I can definitely like agree with you on the resolution that of producing more quality content
yeah.
rather than just being almost like a day to day topic based, if you will.
Yeah, because right now it's just a hobby. It's-
Yeah, no, right now we're just having a good time trying to get our like kind of foot in the door
I would
of like
love it to be something that's like we can monetize, but that's
it'd be
gonna be a
fucking great.
while.
It's like that, and unfortunately, like it seems those that like monetize are unfortunately like footnoted in a sense of what they do. They do
What do you mean?
like it's kind of like eggs all in one basket. It's like if you want to get monetized, you find something that you click with and a community that clicks with that,
Mhm.
and you just pour into that.
Yeah.
and stuff, like, where it's like we kinda wanna be multifaceted. We wanna have a couple different things going for us, like, we kinda wanna have a talking podcast as well as, like, a YouTube. Like, because we, like, started off being like, "Hey, we want a podcast, like, we wanna talk about stuff, but we also want our faces visualized and do videography with it."
I mean, yeah, it's just it's just kind of like having like a second avenue. So, what is your actual resolutions besides just piggybacking off of mine? Fucking lazy asshole.
I mean, like, personal resolutions or
Give me
podcast resolution?
well, well, I did personal resolutions and one podcast resolution. Hit me
So
with one. Hit me with at
so
least one.
a personal one, I definitely wanna be more personally accountable and contribute a little bit more than I have to the podcast than I have been. I've just kinda been here and talking, haven't contributed to that back end of it, which I would like to try to contribute more to. That is one thing I with this year, I wanna try to dabble more into. I just am not good with the entire tech side of things, but that's an excuse that I can get better at.
Yeah, I can show you. I could set you up with the ability to do the Instagram posts or
And I've, like, been looking it up too, like, I just one thing
well,
too is I wanna get away from the Instagram shit too, like, I'm over, like, the whole entire, like, minimalized content, like, I'm gonna watch a minute clip of you
oh,
guys, and that's what I'm gonna base you guys off of is this 1 minute thing, where it's like, don't get me wrong, yeah, I
when
get it, but at the same time, we can just go through our shit, pick the best fucking minute, and put it out there for people,
mhm.
and then they come and listen to our shit, and they're just like, "Yeah."
Well, we got to create content, but we also have to create good advertisement to that content, and like the easiest way to do that is by like these short
Short
form.
form content, yeah, it's
Yeah.
fucking stupid, but yeah, I get it.
Do you got one that's more personal that you're thinking about, or is it just for it's just for John, huh? Yeah.
I
I could
mean,
I could tell.
to be, like, a part of that, like, the same kinda thing, to be more personally accountable in the sense of, like, taking my even, like, my own personal time that I have, like, fleeting moments of to put toward this because this is something I want to flourish, and even if that is of, like, doing gaming stuff, doing just talking stuff, like, I want it to flourish, and I would like to put more of my personal time toward it rather than just me trying to blank out in a sense of when I have my free time of just being like, dude, I just want to zonk out and just fucking like game for a minute.
Yeah.
Where it's just like, well, why not just fucking game for a minute and record that shit and do something stupid with it? Like,
That's something we're gonna have to just discuss because it's gonna take figuring out your side for recording.
yeah.
Because we gotta figure out what's gonna work best for your current setup.
And that and my current setup, like, yes, that of recording the current setup and being able to produce something that is like watchable
Yeah.
and then also schedule.
So I got some resolutions that I have written down for you that kind of ties into one, you need to be funnier, dude. Okay. You've been just
Not gonna happen.
unfunny your whole life.
Not
And
gonna happen.
it just needs
I'm
to
as funny as I was born to be, and this is what I am.
well, put
Moving
it
on.
back. Put you back in the oven, let you cook a little bit more because
I
it's
I ain't gonna cook anymore. If anything, I'm gonna burn.
oh, god damn. Turn out like your dad, huh? Callback. See? Something you can learn. Man. Okay, so to be real for a
So
second,
1, be
though.
funnier.
Yeah, 1, be funnier. Okay, now let's get
2,
real, alright?
be funnier, be sexier looking. We need a face for the podcast, and your
Yeah,
mustache ain't cutting it.
2025, we missed the calendar deadline, but 2026, we're still open, but we need you nude calendar. Okay.
All right, so I can't promise full nudity. I could promise softcore HBO porn nudity where my titties are hanging out. I can promise that.
I guess. Can we like maybe we could get you to lactate or something? That'd be cool.
I mean, just because my nipples squeeze out mayonnaise doesn't mean I can't lactate.
Damn, that's good. Shit, man. Put
Dude,
that
do you
on a
not
sandwich.
that is like an OG throwback to fucking old school internet. To like there was this fucking guy in a fucking lederhosen, no shirt on, dancing around and be like, "My nipples squirt out mayonnaise. They do. They do. It's true."
I don't even
Like
know, man. That's like
old.
yeah,
Like I
must be.
remember being in middle school when I saw this shit. That's back in the fucking aughts.
Damn. So my second one though, the second resolution. You ready?
I'm more ready than I'll ever be. What kind of insult you're gonna throw at me now?
Nothing. Nothing. I just want to say so you said you want to be more accountable and be a part of the channel more. And like I want that for you, but also you need to take care of your own as well. Like you don't have to stress about like, oh, let's do the gaming, let's do this and that. Like just like put your time where you can, but like you're coming up into you've mentioned you're gearing up to move again.
Possibly. Like, so
Y-
we've kind of talked about it and we think we're gonna do another year in this place because we have 5 months to come up with other stuff and figure out where to move.
Mhm.
Where we're just like, all right, let's take ourselves like
Yeah.
give ourselves another year. Let's figure some shit out. Get our personal shit under
That's
control.
That's exactly it. You're also like dealing you've just started basically another job. Like you're now starting to kind of, get some ground under your feet with that. I want
Somewhat.
you
And even
yeah.
then, like, I don't even know what when I become a regular,
Mhm.
uh, like, I have to actually deal with
Yeah.
because it is such random because I am an assistant. So,
Mhm.
like, it's anytime the regular needs some time off, Sundays, like, whatever, like, I come in and help, but it's like 3 to 5 days a week, depending if they call you or not. And if you don't answer the calls when they call, they're going to call you less. But yeah, it's just that whole thing where it's just like,
Yeah. There's too many uncertainties for me to try to plan like if I were to say like, hey, we're gonna start doing live streaming and we're doing game content during the live stream, uh like I would rather you be on a setup that isn't a fucking laptop with a TV, you know. But
yeah, I mean,
that's
yeah,
it's like to be real, I don't think it's gonna change in until like you are more settled. So my resolution for you is to take care of yours, okay?
make
Take
sure you're okay, dog.
Yeah.
Because if you're okay, the channel will be all right.
Yeah, just keep doing the, grainy laptop setup, it's fine.
Hey, man, it works. We got to make shit work right now.
Exactly, and I'm cool with that. So, now that the real stuff is over, let's do some predictions before
Yeah.
it's like 3 hours into a podcast.
Hey, man, dude, we're just fucking keeping to the originals.
Yeah.
That
I
Joe Rogan, he's only 5'3".
Whoa, I thought it was 5 foot zip.
No, dude, he's 5'3", dog.
I
fucking
thought
tall motherfucker.
well, I saw him and Brad Williams next to each other, and I thought they're the same size.
Like, size set aside, I would not want to receive a fucking sidekick from that motherfucker.
Yeah, that
Like, I saw
gorilla.
those videos. Yeah, dude. No. He'd kick me in the side and be like, "I'm done.
No,
Thank you."
man, these these
Just
are all
fucking throw
jokes,
up.
but you wanna get physical with me? Like, I'm making verbal attacks. Why you wanna get physical, bro?
'Cause that's
Big
all
ass
I got.
big ass
I don't got the
gor
mind, I got the physical.
yeah.
I'm a, 5'10", 300 pounds.
Oh, you're Joe Rogan in this scenario?
You're 5 fucking 10.
Yeah, I am. But I was saying, like, I don't like, if Joe Rogan were to, like, gorilla kick me, I don't want that, you know?
I don't want it either, but it's all I got.
You know what? I kinda want it now. You know, just
Take
to
t Kick
to
me
that would
right
be
in the
our claim.
bullseye as you bend over to spread the
A2J
cheeks.
podcast, one of their hosts gets gorilla kicked by Joe Rogan.
Hey, man, whatever
Maybe
it
we
is
could
to
set
get the
that up.
viewers.
Maybe we could set that up. I mean, I'll just crack my rib or something out of it,
I
but
Which one of us can afford to go down to Texas right now?
2025 prediction, uh, Axel gets gorilla kicked by Joe Rogan.
We'll make it happen, dude. At the end of each episode, be like, "Hey, remember, we want this to happen. We want fucking Joe Rogan to fucking sidekick our boy here
Yeah.
right in the brown knot."
And the brown knot?
Yeah, dude.
In my asshole, bro? No.
Why? Where else you gonna kick? We said ass.
I'm just afraid that it's just so wide, it's gonna get stuck up there, you know?
I mean, just let it happen.
Oh, okay.
Take a couple
No,
deep breaths.
you're right, I'm being a
It's
baby.
fine. You
I'm
are
being the
kind of being a
baby.
baby right now.
I'm just agreeing to letting Joe Rogan Gorilla Man sidekick me, and my only stipulation is not my butthole.
Yeah, I mean, I'd rather be in the butthole. I mean, out of all the things I hear about, that thing can take a lot of damage
Okay, next
compared to like you
prediction.
get kicked in the kidney.
That's I would draw an X on your kidney and I get you kicked there.
What's your next prediction?
Okay, celebrity deaths. Something a little bit more light.
Betty White. Betty White's gonna die.
I thought she already died. She did already die.
What? What the fuck? So I was right.
And, Jimmy Carter.
Happy President's Day.
Yeah, dude, I think, Betty White,
I'm
uh
pretty sure she died too. I was just throwing that out there as a joke.
oh, okay. Yeah, December 31st, 2021. Wow.
Yeah, a few years ago.
Wow.
She's been gone for a minute.
Yeah. Mine, I did write pick 2, but it's whatever. But mine would be Ozzy Osbourne. I think he's gonna leave this world this year, and I don't want it to happen.
I mean, apparently you do because you said his name.
I was just thinking about old celebrities. I was like, what's like? It's not like I figured like I could pick one that like kind of seems obvious, and the other one could be a shock. You know, I think Ozzy Osbourne is gonna go because he's just old. He's like 70 something.
So what's your shock?
Dude, I haven't even thought about that. You know what'd be crazy?
The Rock.
Um, The Rock. God.
The Rock or Jason Statham.
What do you think The Rock would die of?
Diabetes.
Yeah, true.
That'd really throw
Exactly.
fucking
That I
people.
was about to say that thing. That the same exact thing. Diabetes. Yeah, that's
Just
The Rock that
what?
would crush The
The
Rock.
fucking pancakes, dog.
Yeah, versus all all we see is the top portion of him. We don't see his legs. He's probably missing his feet or something. He's wearing those compression socks. You know?
Just his old loaded body is just fucking a beast, just
Y
obese, just fucking
yeah,
huge.
his
Just,
top his top is just like, he keeps that in shape.
I
His
do a lot
lower
of fucking bench presses.
Yeah, wow. Yeah, The Rock. Yeah, that would be my surprise death, The Rock. Um, yeah, I think those Ozzy Osbourne, The Rock. Why am I thinking Jack Black? It's cause he worked with The Rock. Because 'cause I'm thinking Jack Black all of a sudden.
That's fucking rude.
Jack Black dying?
He's our fucking he's our person. He's
He's
our he's an actor, he's a singer.
he's
He's
our
fucking legit. He's our
he's
Jesus.
he's our Chris Farley.
I yeah, he is.
Yeah.
With
Yeah.
that, I gotta walk away.
Okay. Fucking crybaby.
Ridiculous.
I didn't say he was gonna die. You
I just
overreact
still
all
say
the
ridiculous.
time. You know what? Add another New Year's resolution. Stop overreacting. Such a
No,
baby.
never. Never. I will never overreact because ovaries are real and the
Okay.
reaction is valid.
You're stretching on that one. Um, what do you got a celebrity death, or you just too scared to say? You think you're gonna get haunted by Betty White or something?
Honestly, I don't care enough. 100%.
I had trouble too. I was like,
Like,
I don't, I for some, so I see like content like Instagram. No, it's Reddit. Reddit will be like, oh, check out like so and so did this. I'm like, so they have money. They do all that all the time. Like, why are we
yeah.
celebrating them every fucking day for doing some bullshit? Like the Dwayne Johnson bullshit. Like they'll be like, oh, he did this nice thing. It's like, if I
Cool.
had money, I would be doing nice stuff too.
Do
Like,
more nice shit.
yeah, like it should just be normal.
No, I 100% agree. Like, I think we idolize famous
Yeah,
people a little too much. Like,
yeah.
don't get me wrong, if you have somebody that you idolize, cool. Fucking do it. But it's like the entire like where it's just like, oh, I believe in the way they believe because they believe in it and there must be right. It's like,
Yeah,
nah. It's
like
like that.
all the circle
Like,
jerking about Keanu Reeves. Like, dude, like he's just a guy.
I mean, I jerk them off.
I'm no, well, circle jerking is uh, I think you got locked into the jerking part. You're just like, no, okay,
I mean,
you want to jerk him off. Got it.
I'm just saying I would.
So I get kicked by
Bill
Joe
and Ted.
Rogan. You jerk off Keanu Reeves. Okay.
Yeah,
No.
that sounds fair.
Reeves gets jerked off by John. Yeah, I
Whoever
am
makes who comes faster wins.
I am putting this down because maybe we can get a hold of him, at least get a reply, see if he says if at least a no,
Like, yeah, like
right?
at least tell us no. Like, I'd rather hear that than just nothing.
Yeah.
But
Um,
so going back to like kind of like New Year's resolutions, like of
we're in
in
the
the
prediction.
sense,
We're in no, sorry, we're in the predictions segment now. We,
I'm we're good
you
on
oh
that.
you want to go back? Okay.
I want to just
Y-
ex-nay that thing and just like
yeah, the
I
predictions I
would
work
like
on. You want to go back to the resolutions?
of what I
Okay. Okay.
would
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
from this podcast from this next year.
Man, I thought you were over that.
Nah, dog. I want to work on this. I want to become better. I want to
Because I
become a
it's
sustainable unit.
it's because I said some mushy shit. Now you wanna say some mushy shit.
I mean, tomato, tomato.
I
It's
updog you.
mushy. What's up, dog?
How's it hanging? What
Short
is it?
shriveled to the right.
Alright. All right, say your resolution. Say your resolution. You're jealous because I said mushy shit, and now you want to say something. Go ahead.
I mean,
The
I
floor is yours,
just
bud. The floor is yours.
yeah, thank you. I would like to take this dance floor and tap my feet
God,
across it.
say it already.
Be
Jeez.
happy feet. Hey, let me take my time and say what I want to say, how I want to say it, dog.
All right.
Don't rush me in the way I want to say things. Axel, take
Okay.
your shit, take your britches, calm the fuck down.
Just say it, bro.
Put it on.
God,
Hey, take your britches, put them on ice.
dude, it's been 2 hours. Just say it,
Hey,
man.
hold
Come
on.
on.
Just sit there and just listen.
I'm
It's my
listening.
turn to speak.
I'm here. I love you.
I'm holding. I'm holding the speaking feather,
No, we're
and
not. Okay.
right
All
now,
right.
I just want to say that I do think we're doing great. I think we accompany each other very well.
Mhm.
Fucking nailed that. But I do think that if I do
I
like what you were saying, how it's like we want to add more in-depth content. Like, I don't know what that entails per se. Like, I don't think we should keyhole ourselves in any way and do cryptids, true crime. Like, I think an amalgamation of fucking everything and fuck all would do great.
yeah, I like watching that stuff. I
No,
don't.
I agree. And I do love looking at the stuff and researching it, but doing that and then creating a talking points in some way is different.
Mhm.
But I do think I like the way that we are talking about heading.
Yeah.
Side note, I think we should have a meeting about it
Oh,
one of
we
these
will.
nights.
We're gonna get back into like doing the meetings and stuff, like we were talking about before we took a hiatus,
Yeah.
because I think that puts us in a line for where we need to go. And it also like gives us time to talk outside of just like, oh, we're starting the recording, like, oh, let's rush,
What are we doing?
Yeah.
Type up something. Also, side
And the
note thing.
side to the side note.
Well, just whenever we do this, we know to
Okay.
edit.
Yeah.
So, but like, fuck, I lost it. I'm
Cut that.
sorry. Get it out of here.
Cut that.
Get it
Edit
the
that out.
fuck out of here. Drop the people's elbow on it.
I mean,
I don't know. This has been the A2J podcast. Thank you for listening.
I still got predictions we gotta go through.
Nope, we're done. We're fucking over,
No,
dog.
no,
I said it. I said the words
no, I
that we
say
say
it,
at the end.
okay? Alright,
Fuck!
I say it, alright?
God damn it! What do I say then?
Uh, you you're supposed to say something a little bit goofy, in between, I think. I will look
I
for it.
think we should possibly give a little change to our logo and design.
What?
I do really enjoy it. Like, I think it's good because, like, for us,
I work
it
so hard.
has that like kind of nostalgia feeling.
Yeah, whatever.
But I also think it kind of keyholes us to
You wanna
being a semi like kid thing.
I thought you when we started this, you said you wanted to attract kids. Is that not
Y-
your plan anymore?
No.
Okay. Okay, so it's not your plan anymore. Got it. Yeah, we could change it.
Yeah, no, I was just like, hey, let's design this thing to attract children.
That's your exact wording.
Prove it. Show it to me.
Just, Axel, show him the clip.
Goes to a clip to me texting, I want kids to be interested. You got me?
It's yeah, I'll
If
cut
not, I will stab you in the jejunum.
Axel editing notes, cut out that part, just put in like when he's like quiet or standing still and then play that clip of what he just said. over, right
in the
here.
background.
Have the TV crawl up.
Hey, let's design this thing to attract children. Just an old school fucking Panasonic
Yeah, the Panasonic TV that I
with the
use for our
VHS.
branding, yeah, It's not like you don't even watch the channel, bro.
Why would I watch something I lived?
That's true. That's why I took out all, like, my rear view mirrors. I don't need to be looking at my past, bro. Okay, predictions, though.
Uh,
This is meeting stuff. Let's do podcast stuff. We're recording right now. This one's stupid, but maybe you might, you know, think of something.
say it.
What will be the most viral internet challenge or meme of the year?
I honestly think it's going to be heavily political. I think
Mm,
this next year that we have coming up is going to be a very politically biased year.
I think it's gonna be like a lot more propaganda.
It's either going to be a lot more like for propaganda, like for the government, like for things like that, a lot of anti government. Like it's going to be heavy on that. It's going to be either one side or the other,
I think it's
I
just gonna
believe.
be political party propaganda. I don't think it's gonna be like government and people. It's just gonna be like fucked. It's gonna be gross. I already hate it. I'm like, first off, like I'm on Reddit, like just to kind of read "Am I the asshole?" posts, but
Yeah.
then I get like everybody in their echo chambers about like their fucking political ideals, and it's just
Hmm.
I can't look at it because it's like Elon Musk saying bullshit, talking about trying to take over Canada, and I'm like, dude, oh, just like you're making me more scared about what's to come, and like I
Yeah.
can't right now. I can't handle it. My mentality. Um,
All I like, this is for real. Like, all I want to focus on is myself and my community and try to make myself a little bit bigger figure in my community. Like, I do have the stage to do so in a sense. And also, like, community is what it's all about. The people around you, the people that are next to you that are going to be surviving the same shit that's going to be coming this next couple of years or not. Like, it's either going to be kind of crazy or it's going to be fucking news as normal. Like, we're either going to sit by and let shit happen or shit's going to happen.
I'm trying to think about a viral internet challenge that might happen, and I'm thinking that
Well,
planking's
why
gonna
don't we
come
say
back.
this? Why
Planking's
don't we
gonna
think of
whoa,
a
whoa, whoa,
viral
whoa.
internet challenge that we decide that's going to happen? Instead of planking coming back, we think of flanking,
Oh, okay. So
and you
so you
go
did
up
hear
to
me.
your
You were just talking over me.
yeah, I did
Wow.
because your
Okay,
shit's
you little fuck.
stupid.
You're a little bitch, bro. You
So
know
you
that?
go up next
Your
to your friend.
resolutions suck. Your
So
predictions
instead of
blow.
flanking, or instead of planking, we call it flanking. And you
Yeah,
stand next to your friend, full boner, and just poke him in the hip.
with your boner?
Yeah, because it's flanking. You're
That's
flanking
sexual
him.
assault.
I never said it was going to be good.
I did yeah, yeah. I think the internet challenge in 2024 was, stealing. There's a lot of people stealing stuff. I think this year, it's gonna be a lot of people putting, um, like, fake
Shit back
products
on the
yeah,
shelves.
fake products onto shelves. Like, some people, like, canning, like, getting a canning machine and canning your own stuff and putting it onto
Not even
shelves.
canning things into it, just canning shit and just putting like printing out a fake label.
Yeah. Though I would get the exact labeling as, like, I it would be so dumb, but, like, I would get the same labeling as, like, a Winco can of black beans, and I would just can dry beans and put it back on the shelf with the rest of the beans.
Open it just like These bitches be dry. What the
These are
fuck?
some fucking dry beans. What the hell? Duped again.
Fucking Costco.
Yeah, yeah. The
Dude, I'm actually
reverse
like
theft is gonna be big in 2025.
thinking about reverse theft. I have been thinking about it's like we've been needing to make a Costco run here for a bit. And like once I'm actually like making money, like we'll go for one because it is an hour and 15-minute drive.
Mhm.
So it's like got to make it worthwhile at that point and buy in bulk and shop responsibly like a better than normal adult.
Yeah. I mean, you could do that at your local stores rather than having to go to Costco.
Not for
We
the prices.
well, here's something. One of the predictions is who will have the biggest fall from grace. I think it's going to be the Costco guys.
Okay, so fall from grace internet style.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be fucking Mr. Beast.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. Mr. Beast is already kind of, but like hasn't
No, I
haven't
that's
dipped
what
off
I
his castle.
think this year is going to be the year that he falls off.
Yeah, because right now, from the last video I watched on him was a couple months ago, but it was like at this point, it was at the point I watched, it was like I grew a channel into a business without dealing with like having without thinking about HR and like everything else that goes into owning like a corporation that protects you, from fucking up. So that's that's me boiling it down to like the minimums. So,
So I don't know how we could do this, but we should watch his
well,
show
he has a
and
show?
have you not seen that on Amazon?
No.
That's like what he's catching most in flack for right now
Yeah.
is that
Okay.
he has a Squid Games like show on
Mm.
Amazon right now where it's like there's one person like the like last thing I saw on it was like there's 15 players to a team. One of these players at the front of the line decides if they take money or not. They have to decide within a certain amount of time, otherwise they don't get money. And like it's fucking wild. Like there's one game where there's three people. If you make it the bottle cap into a bag, you're safe. But if you're the last one to do it, you're not. And like so the first guy shoots it, misses it. The second two people shoot, make it. And then he's just like, I'm not ringing the bell, so we're all fucked.
I saw that clip actually.
He- Dude,
Not
so I think
I didn't understand the context and I was like, okay. I read
so
the
yeah,
comments and it was just like brain rot and so I like moved on.
so from what I understood, it was if all three players make it, you're chill to move on. If only two of the three players make it, only the first two count. The third one, if he misses, he's out, but the other two move on with money as long as the third player decides it's okay.
Mm,
And if he's just like, no, it's not okay, then they're all just kind of fucked.
yeah. For me, I think the biggest fall from grace is just gonna be Big Justice and AJ are gonna break up.
Yeah, the Costco boys.
Yeah, I think AJ is gonna grow out of Big Justice and just try to fly the coop or leave the coop. I don't know.
I could see that if not this year, the next year.
Yeah,
It's up
it,
just because like he's getting to that age. It seems like he wants to step out and do his own thing.
I think him and the Rizzler are just gonna like team up and just take over the world.
How can you not team up with the Rizzler?
I
He's
mean,
the Rizzler.
yeah, it's gonna be
He
like
gets all the Riz.
they're gonna be older and they're gonna become our next presidents, man. Like, but it's gonna be a duo president, so like a co-occupancy president, and then Big Justice will be the vice president.
But with our shit, it doesn't work like that, unfortunately, dog.
No, it
It's
does.
gonna
It
be the
will
big
work.
Rizzler with, like, the big alphabetter.
The T Man is gonna make it so he's gonna realize the potential of these 2 young kids, and he's gonna be
No,
like,
the T-Man's gonna realize that's like, "Oh, shit, I can run this shit as long as they allow me to do it, and run the shit as long as they allow them to do it."
yeah. Well, he's gonna hold on to the seat, keep it warm for, Big Justice and the
It's
Rizzler.
easy to keep a seat warm when you have swamp ass.
Yeah, very easy. And wet too, baby. Um,
All that McDonald
I got some other ones. This one's kind of lame. Actually, it could be fun. What will be the new popular trends in social media, gaming, and entertainment? Uh, just come up with one. Don't have to do all three.
I think this next year is gonna be a big year on, post-apocalyptic shit. Like, I know it's been, like, extremely big, like, the last, like, 10 years,
This is
but
just more that propaganda stuff you were talking about earlier.
I do, yeah. But
Okay.
I think it's gonna populate a little bit more.
Hmm.
Like, I think we're gonna get a few more zombie games. I think we're gonna get a few more, like, apocalyptic survival games where it's, like, almost like, what is it, Division,
Yeah.
where it's like, I fucking enjoyed that shit, and they fucking came out with it at the right time where it's like, "Hey, you know money, you like touching it." Well, they decided to have a Black Friday deal where if you spend money, you get more discount, and we decided to put this virus on money, so have fun. Like, I think it's gonna be more of that. I think a lot of people are gonna try to, like, relate their games to shit that is going on in real life to make it more realistic.
I think the for me the next popular trend is going to be uh gaming is going
Stupid.
to
Fucking stupid.
what?
Just what you're saying, stupid.
Oh, what I'm saying, you haven't even heard what
I'm
I'm saying.
exactly, I'm being an asshole.
Listen, entertainment, movies, we're going back to silent films, okay? Quiet Place just paved the way for it. We're ready to go. Came out with the sequel.
Stupid.
And then and then gaming, it's all gonna be large map battlefield games. Everyone's gonna need a battle pass.
So, just a fuck ton of battle royales.
Yeah, just battle royales, that's it.
Whatever game you love, just Elder Rings battle royale.
It's gonna be like what they do with, like, a lot of games where if it's a franchise, they eventually push into, like, whatever's popular and just try it out. Everybody's gonna have a battle royale. You're gonna get Project Zomboid battle royale. How can you not like that? It's gonna
Uh,
be the Forest battle royale.
I think a Zomboid battle royale would be kinda dumb.
See? Oh wait, you said dumb. Hold on.
Yeah.
I thought you were agreeing.
Nope. I agreeing
Whoops.
with you. Why would I agree with you? Stupid.
Because I don't know.
You're not right.
You're just part of the branded populace. I thought you'd be on board.
Nope.
Sorry, made an assumption. That's my bad.
Yeah, you're a fu what does an assumption say about you? You're an ass because
Okay.
you made an assumption.
I feel like you just wanted to insult me. I feel like it's
I mean, tomato, tomato.
final predictions for 2025. Um which franchise will announce a surprising reboot or sequel? I think this is a good one to end off on
That is
'cause
honestly, I would love Capcom to come
ooh,
out with Resident Evil sequels. Like, not sequels, but, like, I could take remake of like
You,
the original like 0, 4, like all the ones that they had for GameCube. Like bring those back around and like remaster them.
isn't that all they're doing right now is remasters?
I mean, it's been a minute since I've seen anything come from them, but that's what I would love is for them to remake them.
Yeah.
But I also don't have a console system, so
I'm just looking up when the recent release of like a Resident Evil game. Resident Evil 4 got a re-release for the PlayStation 5. It probably got like the graphics bumped up and stuff. I don't know.
yeah.
Um yeah, no, my buddy Octavius, the one who couldn't eat a plate at Thanksgiving,
Bitch, yeah.
yeah, he's all about Resident Evil. He like just creams his jimmies about it. Um, he's
I'll
probably
cream
like
his jimmies.
steaming in his little space boots about us. Yeah, I don't think they've ever rebooted that game. It's a shit game, so no need for
Yeah,
it.
they haven't rebooted it 3 different
Yeah.
times.
I got a sequel that's gonna surprise the world. Osmosis Jones 2. Dude, think about it. You got it's Bill Murray, still old. Well, he's older now. And he's still working at the zoo. Dude, it's gonna be perfect. He's like dying of cancer, and it's like, oh no, they have to fight like cancer cells. It's good, man. It's hot. It's gonna be hot this year. Nothing. Not even. You're not gonna yes and this. All right. This has been the A2J podcast. I was your host Axel. This was my co-host John. John.
Hey, let's design this thing to attract children.
Well, have a good night, guys.